Have you ever wondered if time travel is more than just a fantasy? If it's a hidden reality concealed by the powers that be? In many ways, the concept of time travel has become a staple of our culture, a subject of fascination and endless speculation. We find it woven into the fabric of our favorite tales, the heart of countless narratives that have captured our collective imagination. It's an idea that, despite its fantastical nature, holds a certain allure that is difficult to ignore. After all, who hasn't dreamed of journeying through the ages, of witnessing history unfold or catching a glimpse of what the future holds? It's a concept so prevalent, it's almost as if we're drawn to it, as if it's a part of our very DNA. But what if I told you that time travel isn't just a figment of our collective imagination, but a pursuit that has been secretly experimented with for decades? Our story begins in the tumultuous times of World War II, in the heart of Germany, where the world was held in the grip of chaos and destruction. From here, whispers of an ambitious project known as Die Glocke, or the Bell, began to emerge. The tale of Die Glocke is one shrouded in mystery and skepticism, a narrative woven with the threads of time travel and manipulation. It was said to be a secret project led by some of the most brilliant minds of the era, a testament to the audacious ambitions of a nation at war. This supposed experiment was rumored to have the power to bend time itself. A device shaped like a bell was said to emit a mysterious anti-gravity field, causing space and time to warp within its vicinity. Reports suggested that the project was so advanced it could have changed the course of the conflict and perhaps the course of history itself. However, as with many tales from this era, the specifics of Die Glocke remain largely unknown, hidden in the shadows of the past. The project's existence is debated among historians and conspiracy theorists alike, with many considering it a product of wartime propaganda or an overactive imagination. Yet the allure of time travel and the potential implications it could have on our understanding of reality keeps this story alive. The idea of being able to manipulate time to change the past or predict the future is a concept that has fascinated humanity since the dawn of civilization. In the case of Die Glocke, whether it was a genuine attempt at time manipulation or simply a myth, it marked the beginning of a global interest in time travel experiments. It was the spark that ignited a flame of curiosity, a flame that would soon spread across the world, reaching as far as the United States and Australia. So the seed of time travel was planted in the chaos of war. But the story didn't end there. In fact, it was only just beginning. From the ashes of World War II, the torch of time travel experimentation passed to the United States. The land of the free and home of the brave embraced the Enigma with its usual gusto, and soon tales of two mesmerizing experiments started making rounds. We're talking about the infamous Philadelphia experiment and the Montauk Project, two narratives that have enthralled conspiracy theorists for decades. The Philadelphia experiment, allegedly conducted in 1943, is said to have involved the USS Eldridge, a naval destroyer escort. The story goes that the ship was made invisible and teleported from Philadelphia to Norfolk, Virginia, and back again in the blink of an eye. The accounts of this experiment, though clouded in skepticism, have provided fertile ground for countless theories, books, even a Hollywood film. Fast forward to the 70s and we encounter the Montauk Project. This clandestine venture supposedly took place at Camp Hero or the Montauk Air Force Station on Long Island. The project is linked with an array of conspiracy theories ranging from mind control to even contact with extraterrestrial life. The most compelling aspect, however, remains the claim of successful time travel. It's said that the project could bend time itself, opening portals to different eras and locations. These alleged experiments, cloaked in layers of mystery and intrigue, have inspired countless debates. The lack of concrete evidence and the dismissal of these theories by mainstream scientists have only added fuel to the fire. Yet, in the face of such skepticism, believers remain undeterred. They argue that the absence of evidence is not the evidence of absence. They insist that these experiments were real, that they were covered up by the government, and that the truth is out there, waiting to be discovered. Yet these clandestine endeavors remained shrouded in secrecy until the dawn of the new millennium brought a surprising twist. As the 21st century dawned, the quest for time travel moved to a surprising new location, Australia. The land of kangaroos and koalas, of the Great Barrier Reef and the outback, became a hotbed for time-bending experiments. It seems that the allure of cracking the code of time was too strong to resist, even for those down under. Whispers of Project Unity began to circulate, a secret initiative shrouded in mystery and intrigue which supposedly sought to unravel the enigma of time. The mission: to bend time and traverse the ages. Imagine walking through the bustling streets of Sydney one moment and finding yourself amidst the dinosaurs the next. Now, it's important to note that the details of Project Unity are hazy, to say the least. There's a sense of ambiguity that comes with any mention of it. We're not here to prove or disprove its existence, but rather to delve into the fascinating world of time travel theories that have emerged from the Australian continent. Rumours suggest that Australian scientists were experimenting with quantum physics and the concept of wormholes. The idea of a shortcut through space-time isn't a new one, but the audacity to explore it, that's something else entirely. This audacity, it seemed, was not lacking in the Australian scientific community. The alleged experiments carried out under Project Unity were said to involve complex machinery, intricate calculations, and a daring spirit. After all, time travel isn't for the faint of heart. The potential rewards are immense, but so too are the risks. But as we venture further into the 21st century, are we getting closer to understanding the mysteries of time? Or are we simply adding more layers to an already complex puzzle? So the quest for time travel had spanned continents and decades. But what does it all mean? As we continue to probe the depths of this fascinating subject, we might just find out. The prospect of time travel is tantalizing, but it also raises a host of questions. Let's delve into the labyrinth of possibilities and paradoxes that time travel presents. The allure of revisiting the past or leaping into the future is as exciting as it is mind-boggling, but with great power comes great responsibility and potentially great chaos. Imagine, for a moment, that you could travel back in time and change a single event. This is where we encounter the butterfly effect. The term originates from the idea that the flapping of a butterfly's wings could ultimately cause a tornado halfway across the world. In the context of time travel, even the smallest change in the past could drastically alter the present and future. Perhaps you pick a flower that was meant to be pollinated, which in turn affects the food chain. And before you know it, you've altered the course of evolution. Then there's the grandfather paradox. What if you traveled back in time and, for some bizarre reason, prevented your grandparents from meeting? This would mean you were never born, but then who traveled back in time in the first place? It's a paradox, a loop with no beginning or end. And let's not forget the implications on personal identity. If you meet your past or future self, who are you really? Are you the same person or two separate individuals? The philosophical and psychological implications are staggering. Moreover, time travel could potentially disrupt societal structures. Imagine if individuals could escape to the past or future to evade justice, or if powerful entities could manipulate history for their benefit. It's a Pandora's box that, once opened, cannot be closed. Finally, there's the question of free will versus determinism. If we can change the past or predict the future, do we truly have control over our actions? Or is everything preordained? So, while time travel remains a tantalizing possibility, it also remains a mystery wrapped in an enigma. We're left with more questions than answers. But isn't that the beauty of exploring the unknown? From World War II Germany to 21st century Australia, the saga of time travel experiments is a thrilling journey. We've ventured through history, tracing the origins of these experiments and their evolution. We began with the enigmatic beginnings of time travel theories, delved into the dawn of experimental efforts, and explored the American Odyssey in this uncharted territory. We then journeyed down under to Australia, where cutting-edge research continues to push the boundaries of our understanding. We've pondered the implications of such a monumental discovery, the potential upheavals it could cause, and the ethical dilemmas it presents. We've unraveled the dark secrets, the covert operations, and the clandestine research, all shrouded in layers of mystery and intrigue. The enigma of time travel remains, teasing us with tantalizing possibilities and endless questions. Whether time travel is a reality or a fantasy, one thing is certain. It's a fascinating topic that continues to captivate us all.